Hello, my name's Abigail Gray. I'm an associate tutor on the NASENCO programme with Best Practice. But in the rest of my life, I work as a special educational needs and disability consultant and author. I have spent about the last 10 years working in consultancy around England, all over the country. But before that, I was in school for, something like 24, 25 years. And I started as a teaching assistant in my early 20s, and I sort of found a vocation really and trained to become a teacher. And then I became a SENCO in a large inclusive school in Southeast London. And then I moved into special, and where I was deputy and head of a school for children with specific learning difficulties. And then after that, I came out into consultancy. And now I do lots of training. I'm really focused on TAs at the moment. And I've just produced an online course for teaching assistants, which is based on this book, which is my second book. It's got my copy written on it, I'm afraid, so that I know which one's got my notes in it, but the Effective Teaching Assistant. But my first book is this one, Effective Differentiation, which is basically a training guide for teachers all about SEND. And I'm working on new versions at the moment. So I'm working on some more writing projects. So there's more to come. Because I work with lots of SENCOs and have worked with lots of schools for quite a long time now. And I think that the Best Practice NASENCO course offers a good balance between theory and academic writing and sort of research, but also it gives you an opportunity to think about and work through real life, real time situations that you're going to find yourself in as a SENCO. So it kind of relates theory to practice in a helpful way. I think the tutors have a real range of experience. All of us are in some way still working in education. Most of us are quite passionate about SEND as an area. And it gives you also an opportunity, I think, to meet other aspiring SENCOs and SENCOs in post. Every school only needs to have one SENCO, so it can be quite an isolating job. And so having an opportunity to get to know people in your area and even outside of your area is really helpful, because it gives you a kind of network of colleagues outside your immediate environment that you can not only hear from and have their support for the course, but also it's something that you can have in your career as well. I think networks are really important for us now. And I think SEND's a really important sphere to have those sets of connections and those relationships. So I think it's two things. It's the actual experience of the course, but also the opportunity is to meet colleagues and to talk about your day-to-day life.